Hey, how you doing? Strike One Retro Games Plus here again. So everybody's talking about the Xbox store shutting down, like for digital games. So I don't think it's a bad thing, to be honest. At the end of the day, for me personally, I'm only talking about myself. So I collect games, and I like physical games better rather than buying. I don't mind the demos and stuff that you get for free and stuff like that on the. But I never bought anything off 360 store. Apart from I think I bought a couple of movies and some demos. Yeah, basically. But anyway, here's a couple of games that I've got. I would just say, people, stop panicking. Don't panic. Like, I see a lot of people making YouTube videos saying, "Oh, the store's closing and all this," Hellfire's going to rain down on it. Nah, guys, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for me. It's going to be fine for you as well. Just don't worry about it. It's just like nonsense. People just creating hype over nonsense. At the end of the day, yes, games. What hasn't gone up since COVID? Come on, what hasn't gone up? You know what I mean? It's like, come on. It's not nothing we can't live with at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just going to show you a few games that I've got from 360. So yeah, which like I said, I'm a proud collector of physicals, and I do buy and sell as well. I do flip games. So in a way, it's good for us, especially some of us that want a bit more for our games now. There you go. As long as it just goes with with the trending price, whatever, it'll be fine. CEX, they'll have to give you more money for your games now. You've got to look at it like that. And if they don't sell to them. I personally don't sell to them. I'll buy cheap stuff, like cheap Blu-rays and stuff, but I'll never sell to them myself because I don't still think they give you enough money. And everyone's on the CX thing, but I'm not for selling stuff anyway. The only how you can get me to sell something if it was just total bunch of crap that I didn't want, but I don't tend to end up with that kind of stuff. I end up with stuff I want to keep. So, okay. Metal Gear Rising. I haven't played this for a while, admittedly, but this is just one I thought I'd show you. And people are saying it's going to go up in price. I don't know, whatever. But I'm happy that I've got it. I bought it brand new. So, there you go. And the instructions. It's got some DLC as well. It's players Cyborg Ninja as well, so there's a code on there which I haven't used, so there you go, so you can play as him. So I'm not worried anyway about this. I'm glad it shut down, to be honest, because it's going to get people on their grind to make an effort into physical games anyway. So I think with the digital market on the Xbox, PlayStation 5 series, whatever, I think we're just getting lazy now. We're not valuing now everyone's valuing physicals now because of this thing that's had to happen. Well, that's happened. I've always valued physicals, always. So I'm not in that sort of whatever. But anyway, this I got. This was like really cheap. I ain't even opened it. This Hannah Montana game, the movie. So that looked. That was cheap. That was really really cheap. Bought this ages ago. That's not really interesting. I have got another game similar to this on PS2. It was the Mary Kate and Ashley game. I've got on PS2, so I've got some weird games. So there you go. So that's in the thingy. So I've not played this, still in the wrapper, as you can see, still in the seal. Here's another game. So this game I've played and I really love. But like I said with Metal Gear Rising, I haven't played it for a while, but it was brilliant last time I played it. Now this game is a limited edition, so this is Arcana Heart 3. Arcana Heart 3. So in here is basically a booklet. It's got loads of cards and things like that. It's a fighting game. It's really good. Loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. These were still relatively cheap last time I looked, but I mean they've obviously probably gone up now. But I've got my copy because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to the collecting, so it ain't gonna bother me. Everyone's just like, I know I've got a rant about this because people are just saying, "Oh, go and buy this game, buy that game." just random games for the sake of people are just making YouTube videos saying buy that game for the 360, blah blah blah, for the sake of it, because they're going up. Panic buy everybody, panic buy. Nah, I'm not into that. I think it's stupid. At the end of the day, if you weren't there on the first train, well there you go, serves you right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, don't panic now and want physical suddenly. You know what I mean? Just because you've just been drawn into buying just digital on the new stuff or even the old stuff. You know, if you were a collector from the beginning, you wouldn't have to rush. You wouldn't really care. You'd sit back and go, I've got my physicals. I've got my 360 games or my, you know, PS3 from back in the day. You know, I'm happy with what I've got. You know, don't panic, but don't panic. Buy games if you want, but don't just fall into this panic and then this hysteria, this mass hysteria, and everybody's panicking. Then they panic, you panic, and everyone's in a tiz about physical games. The more, in fact, guys, the more you get in a tiz about physical games, the more they'll go up. If you just relax about it and hold off, and things don't sell, people just be forced to put the prices down anyway. But because you guys are going to hype it up and make a big deal, there we go, everything's going to go up because you're making a big tiz about it. I don't. I mean, it's right for me because, like I said, I collect games and I've got all these games and whatever. So I'm just a no-nonsense kind of guy, to be honest. So anyway, there you go, big fat booklet in there. It's got a load of art pictures and stuff, and it's got official soundtrack. I mean, look at that. That's what you get with that. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. There you go. There you go. Official soundtrack and some more artwork and stuff in there, in here, and cards and stuff like that. There you go. In there, loads of good stuff. And this is the actual game. So it only cost me £14. This cost me when I bought it at the time for all of that. There you go. Everything in there perfect. So it's a fighting game. It's very good. Very, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And there's like little pictures of the characters on the side as well while they're fighting. So I kind of love that. Okay, let's put that over there a second. Now, this is a masterpiece. I absolutely love this game. I love this game anyway. I've got the Legendary Edition for the Series X, and I've got it for PS5 as well. But I bought this ages ago, and this is the Mass Effect Trilogy. So there you go. So I'll take that off there. There you go. See, guys, don't panic. Don't panic. There you go. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Now I've got to be careful because we're all going to fly out. Alright then. There you go. And there's some DLC in there as well. There's some DLC there. I don't know if I used it. I couldn't even remember. But I played it on the 360 this. And no, I played this. I bought this mainly for, well, to play on the Xbox One because you play it on the Xbox One. But obviously you've got the enhanced versions and stuff now. But this is still a beauty. This is still worth collecting and keeping. And this, obviously, as you can see, it's in immaculate condition. It's in near new condition. I bought it new and I've kept it like new. I don't know if, like I've said on my videos before, I keep my stuff clean, immaculate. You know, I make sure everything's clean. I check the discs when I buy something second hand. Yeah. So that's the way to go, really. So put that bad boy back in. I always wanted that one. Absolutely love that. I'm just so glad I picked it up when I did. And you can use a Kinect with it as well, so which I've never done, but yeah, absolute beauty. So there you go, guys. Don't panic about these flipping games going up. Like, who cares? Listen, if you're dedicated to it, you're not, you know, you're just gonna have to roll with the punches. You know how it goes. What hasn't gone up, like I said, since the scamdemic? You know, what hasn't gone up? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my point on it. No nonsense take on it, to be honest. I don't like all this hysteria. People just suddenly give you reason to panic, and you know, just stupid, silly things. If it goes up, that's how the market will go. So this is why I'm not bothered. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff, and a lot of my stuff will go up in value if that's what's going to happen. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got, you know, a lot of stuff like this and more. Like, there's a ton of stuff I've not even shown, you know, of what I own, like retro stuff. My CD32 collection, well, stuff and console. I've got Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, Mega CD, you know, Mega Drive, or regular Mega Drive, or Genesis, well, they say in the States, but we're not in the States. But yeah, tons of stuff, tons and tons of stuff. What I've bought a long time ago and kept, and some of it I bought, like some systems I bought, what, 20 years ago, which I still got. My Sega Saturn I got about 20 odd years ago when it came out. I still got it, the same Sega Saturn, you know, when I was like a youngster. Still got the same one, same controller, still works, everything. Got the SCART plug for it, or SCART if you remember SCART. Yeah. So anyway, till next time, I'll be back with something else. So yeah, take it easy and don't panic.